देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, 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 गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
हनुमान चालीसा एक बार लगाए।
श्योर दीदी जी।
हाँ।
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी, बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायक फलचारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार, बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीसतिहु लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतई सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होतन आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरना, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय।
Jai Shri Krishna. So once again, welcome in the grammar class, and now we are in level 3. So this is the grammar class for level 3. And last time we had so many questions, so many doubts about the Visarga Sandhi. So this time we have some Sandhi, Ach Sandhi especially we are going to cover in this session. Ach Sandhi, like there are different types of Sandhi, Swara Sandhi, and then Vyanjan Sandhi. So basically we will cover Ach Sandhi this time. So let's begin with the prayer. Vasudevasutan Devam Kamsa Chaduramardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Jai Shri Krishna.
Didi, Geeta Didi is going to introduce you. I'll just unmute her.
So grammar level, Geeta grammar class level 3.
Kavita Didi, I'll share the.
So first we will
share.
start with the special vowels, swara, and their signs. So we have seen two types of vowels and consonants. Now last time someone asked the question about the swara, like if how we can count the kal or the time duration of the swara to pronounce the swara. So I checked with the grammar, Sanskrit grammar, and there is the sutra to check the swara. So especially they use u. So u, if we say u, it is 1 kal. U, it is 2 shana. U, it is 3. And we count with this letter u only. So u, u, u. So to count the shana or kal, this is the way. So once we blink our eyelid and it takes 1 moment. If we are twice doing this, it takes 2 moments. And if we are doing thrice, then it takes, it is plut. We have harasva, dir, and plut. So the third one is plut. So yes, special vowels. What are these special vowels? So r and re. These are the special vowels. Why? Because the thing is, sometimes we misunderstand. We think that this is the vyanjan. When two consonants are combined, then it becomes conjunct letter. But if there is re, sometimes we think this re is also the consonant. Last time also I asked the question whether this is the conjunct letter or not. So some people said this is the combined letter, some said no. So this is not the combined letter because re is the swara, but it seems like it is also the vyanjan. It looks like vyanjan, but it is the swara. So we have two forms, r and re. So kr and kr. So and 2-3 questions came like how to pronounce this r, exactly what is the sound. So it is not re or ru. At some places we say kru, Krishnam Vande, or at some places we say kri, Krishnam Vande. So last time also I mentioned it is kr, not kra, but kr, Krishnam Vande, Vriksha, like this. Yes. And then, okay, next slide. Okay. Positioning of ref. So we have ref, half ra. This is called ref. And we have two types of ref. One, we have above the letter. In Devanagari script, it comes above the letter. And one, it comes in the bottom. That is this sign. So we have two types of ref. So before the consonant, when ref comes, then it goes on above. So like ref comes before the pra. Dwandair vimukta. So after dwandwai, there is ra, and then vimukta comes. So before vimukta, we have ref. So now ref will go above the letter V, Vimuktaha. So that is one type of rave. So how we write rave? So when rave is coming before consonant, then it will go up. And if it comes after the consonant, so after, like prasritastasya shakha, prasri, prasri. So we have pa, and then we have rave, ra. So it is coming after consonant. Pa, first consonant, and then ra. So it will come after pa, and it will be like pra. So if it comes before, then it will go to up above, and if it is coming after consonant, then it will be like this. So in pa only we write this slanting line, that is called rave in Devanagari script. Okay, the method of writing and reading the joint letters. So last time also, so many people asked why this is written like this only. The half letter we have, it seems like it is full, and the full letter seems like half. So we have two methods of writing this conjunct letter. One is we write half letter like this, and then we under the half letter we have full letter. So one way to see this thing, like half is starting from here, and it comes from till here, and then you have bha complete here. In Udbhav, if we see in Udbhav, you see Devanagari script, and this is half letter, and bha is the full or complete letter. So I asked some people like this question raised in the session. So what answer we got is this is the system we are following to write something. So this is the method. We cannot change it and we cannot question it why it is like this. So they say this is asking this thing why this is right. This we write like this only. It is something like why your name is this. So there is no reason sometimes, but this is the paddhati we write. And I told about the sutra also. So this is the sutra. If we have avasan means gap. So if half letter is coming and then you have full letter, you have to make it combined. You have to write it together. Otherwise, this is in avasane, we cannot leave gap there in between the half and full letter. So we have to write it combined. So Udbhav, that's why it is written like this only. We cannot write half the. But some in sequence also it is written wrong. Sorry, this will be like half the and bha. So someone asked, this is sometimes we write in this way also, like the is written here with the halant slanting line under the letter, and bha slanting line shows that this the is short. That the is short. So Udbhav, half the and bha. So that is also the way in, especially in Hindi, not in Sanskrit, but in Sanskrit also in some textbook it is found like this. So we can consider this also in sequence. But most of the times, if you see any Bhagavad Gita prakashan, like a Gita Press or something, some authentic publications, they will write in this way only. This also comes sometimes. Yes. Then we have alphabets, internal alphabets, antastha. So we have different alphabets on their nature, on their behavior. So last time also we divided alphabets. Now we are seeing some more terms. So what are the antastha or internal vowels? So like when we are pronouncing ya, ra, la, va, we can pronounce it right now and we can see. So we don't have to exhale, and we don't need to put force or something. It is very easily we can pronounce ya, va, ra, la. We don't need to put any force. We don't need to make much efforts. It will come automatically. Ya, va, ra, la. We don't need to put external effort. Whereas the external, when we are saying ushma or external alphabets, then sh, sh, sa, ha. So some air is coming from your mouth outside, externals में. So like sh, sh, sa, ha, sh, sh, sa, ha. तो आपकी श्वास बाहर आ रही है, air is coming out, and some warm air is coming out. That's why it is called ushma. Ushma means worm. So external. These are called external letters. Then we have soft consonants, mridu vyanjana. So mridu vyanjanas are the fourth and fifth number vowels. So we have group of five, right? Like ka varga, cha varga, ta varga, pa varga, and ka, cha, ta varga, pa varga. So we have these vargas, we have these groups. So in each group, we have five letters. Five letters. So the second and fifth, ga, third, and gha, fourth, and no, fifth. So third, fourth, and fifth are the mridu vyanjana. These are called soft consonants. So last time also I mentioned some rule while explaining the anuswara. So you have anuswara followed by mridu vyanjana or soft consonant. Then the anuswara sound will be like va anunasik. I told this sutra, I told this rule. So we have two types in this rule. Also, we have two types. It is coming in next word, and if it is coming in within the word. If it is coming within the word, then ya, ra, la, ya, va, la will be changed into their respective anuswara, anunasik. So like for ya we have yo and and we have yon, la, va, and for others we have va anunasik only. So what are these mridu vyanjana? So last time many people have this question. So this time we have this in our slide. So mridu vyanjanas are ga, gha, nga, ja, jhanya, da, dha, na, da, dha, na, ba, bha, ma, ya, va, ra, la. These are the mridu vyanjana. So you can note down, or in PDF it is available. So it is written in the PDF. You don't need to even write. So third, fourth, and fifth consonants of the groups are the mridu vyanjana. Now, what are the kathor vyanjana or tough consonants? So we have tough consonants of first and second consonant. Ka, kha, cha, cha, ta, tha, da, dha, ta, tha, and pa, pha, and sha, sha, sa. All three sa will also become tough consonants. Kathor vyanjana. We have to, we don't need to remember these. If it will come with the practice, you don't need to remember each and everything. It will come with the practice. In Sanskrit, we have the way of sutra. So for everything we have sutra. Akuha visarjaniyanam kantha. So someone can easily find out, like we can just get from the sutra everything. Akuhu. So when we say akuha visarjaniyanam kantha, so a and ku. Ku represents the whole group. Ka varga, ka group. Ska, kha, ga, khanga. So all these letters will be pronounced from your kantha, throat. So we have this way of sutra, learn all these things. So it becomes very, very easy in Sanskrit when we learn from Sanskrit grammar. But still, if you are interested to learn by heart this, it will come with the practice automatically, because we don't have much. We as we practice again and again in Bhagavad Gita itself, it will come. So you don't need to sit and just by heart these things, ka, kha, and this is the tough consonant, this is the soft consonant. This is just for your knowledge. When we are doing sandhi, we are using these terms. Like if after a you have tough consonant, then it will be changed into this. If after a the soft consonants are coming, then the letters will be changed into this in this way. That's why we are telling the meaning of these terms. Like if we are saying mridu vyanjana, then which letters we will count. If we are saying kathor vyanjana, then which letters we will count. So for that we are just going through this. And then short-lived consonant or alpa prana vyanjana. Ka, ga. So ka is first letter, ga is third letter, nga is fifth letter. So in every group, the group of five, we have to learn the group of five. So first, third, and fifth letters are the short-lived consonants or alpa prana vyanjana. So alpa prana vyanjana. Yes, so you can pronounce it quickly. Ka, ga, nga. It will take very less prana, or the air will not come out. Ka, ka, nga. It is very easy or quick to pronounce. That's why it is called alpa prana vyanjana. Then you have maha prana vyanjana. So alpa prana vyanjana are ka, ga, nga. From first varga, three letters: ka, ga, nga. First, third, fifth, and then cha, ja, nya. From second group, you have ch, j, ñ. First, third, fifth, short-lived consonants. Then you have third varga, t, d, ñ. T, d, ñ. So we have again third group, and then we have t, d, na, and then pa, ba, ma from fifth, and ya, ra, va are the short-lived consonants. Alpa pran vyanjana. Alpa pran, we can see the word only. Word says alpa pran, we can quickly recite it. It will not take much effort. And then aspirate consonant of mahapran vyanjana. So kha, ga. So kha, gha. So first, third, fifth are short-lived. Now the rest two means second and fourth, kha and gha are the mahapran. Because when we are saying this, it will we have to exhale. The warm air will come out. So kha, gha, and then cha, cha, jha, and then cha, cha, ja, and then tha and tha, and then you have tha and tha. Then you have pa and pa, sha, sha, sa, ha. These are the mahapran vyanjanas. So we have to you don't need to remember. I said it will come with the practice. So these are the mahapran vyanjana. Then we have jivva mulya in the end. Jivva mulya, we have seen the use of jivva mulya. It should sound like kha, but not actual kha. So last time also we have discussed about jivva mulya on upadmaniya, but that was not in the level 2. But I mentioned in level 2 also. So it is jivva mulya is a kind of sound. It is not the letter exactly. We have to denote jivva mulya with some other symbol. In Sanskrit, we use other symbol. Here we write kha to understand easily. So if any time after visarga you have ka or kha, then the visarga sound will be converted into jivva mulya. What is jivva mulya? Jivva mulya is a kind of sound that is kha. It is similar to kha, not exactly kha. So tatah kuruyatatmavan, tatah kuruyatatmavan, tatah visarga and kuru. It starts with ka. Tatah kuruyatatmavan. So it will come like this. Upadmanya. What is Upadmanya? Similar to the jivva mulya, it is also a kind of sound, but we denote the sound with the fa. And if after visarga you have pa or fa, then the sound will be converted into fa. It should be fa. So tataf padantat parimargitavyam. Tataf after visarga you have parimargitavyam starts with pa. So visarga sound will be like fa. ततः पदन्तात परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणे यतः प्रवृत्तिः we have frequently we have 3 upadmani sound in this shloka. So this is the sound of jivva mulya. Now dirgha sandhi. So we will come to the sandhi portion now. These are the that was the introduction of letters. Now we have sandhi. So first we will start with the dirgha sandhi. The sutra of dirgha sandhi is akasavarne dirgha. Akasavarne dirgha. What is the meaning of akasavarne dirgha? So 2 swaras are combining here. One is either a and a. So the meaning is the same. 2 swaras are coming together and both are the same. A. So we have first letter as a, second letter is also a. Then it will be converted into dirgha a. Suppose first letter is dirgha a, second letter is also dirgha a, then it will not become plut. It will be dirgha only. So dirgha sandhi means your letters will become dirgha. So short letters will come the same letter, but this should be same. Here also, in this side also it should be same, and this side also it should be same. When 2 similar letters are coming together, it will become dirgha form of that letter. So we have already talked about this. Like for every letter in Sanskrit, for every letter you have 18 forms. 18 forms. For a, you have 18 types of sound. So we have Swarit, Udat, Anudat. So according to that, and then Anunasik, Ananunasik. We have these 5 terms. We will not see here because it is very long topic. So again, so based on these terms, we have to divide these swaras into 18 types. So each swara, we have seen only 2 forms. One is a short, and another is a. But when we have udat, udat means we are uchai udatta. When we are saying a, and then we have swarit. Swarit means madhyam, and then we have anudat. Anudat means sometimes we say that is udat. We are saying swarit and when we have anudat. So we have these variations of like this. We have 18 types of similarly 18 types of e, 18 types of u, 18 types of ri. This is just for knowledge. So here in dirgha sandhi, what happens when a or a these are combining together, or e e please make sure that the first letter, if it is a, then the second letter should also be the a only. You cannot do the dirgha sandhi when you have a as the first alphabet and e, a, o, any other swara as the second letter. Both the letters are the same. See the example here. Bhaya, abhaya. Bhaya bhaye. The in 18th shloka it comes bhaya bhaye. So bhaya abhaye. Now bhaya is coming and abhaye starts with a. So and two are combining here, coming together. So what it becomes, a plus a will become a, dirgha a. That's why akasavarni dirgha. So bhaya bhaye. Bhaya bhaye. It was bhaya abhaye. It will become bhaya bhaye. A will together become a. Similarly, e and then e. So it will become e. So bhamati eva. Sorry, bhramati eva. So we have bhramati eva. Bhramati eva. Bhramati stops with e and eva starts with e. So again we have e and e together, it will become e. So we have ikar, it will become ikar. Ikar. So bhramativa chamim. So bhramati eva, bhramativa. Again we have, if the first letter is u and second letter is u, or first letter is u any and second letter is u any, then it will become u only. Both the letters are u, then also it will become u. So if these sounds are coming, that means here u sound will come for sure. So like we have teshu upajayate, short u, and then upajayate. Again u is coming. So u will become u, and then it will become teshu upajayate. It will come like this, and then re. So for re, the same rule here also it will apply the same. So re and re is will become re. So pitra, pitranam, and then pitra rinam. So pitra stops with re, and then we have rinam starts with re. And re will become re. In Bhagavad Gita we don't have this sandhi, pitranam. So pitranam. Right. So this is called akasavarne dirgha sandhi, where same letters are coming together and it will form the dirgha form of that letter. It will become dirgha here. Okay. Now we have guna sandhi. What if after a there is e, u, ri, or li, any other vowel? So we have seen after a there should be a only. If e there should be e only. there should be only. But what if after there is these three, not this? If this is coming, then we can do dil sandhi. But if after these are coming, then what we will do? And this is only for when your first letter is not e, u, ri. For these, we have another sandhis. So for the good sandhis, only to tell you if after and the second letters are e, u, ri, and l. L is also the one of the swara. So after this, if these are coming, then what will happen? So after if e are coming, then it will become a. So after e, or e, or e, or e, any combination can come. These are the four letters we have. So we can e also can come together. E also can come together. E also can come together. E can also come together. So in all these situations, a will come. So like we have vigata ichha. Vigata is coming vigata, then ichha. Ichha starts with e. So what will happen? E will become a. So vigatecha. Vigatecha. It will become vigatecha. Similarly, if after you have u or u, so any combination can go here also. Plus u, plus u, plus u, or plus u. Any combination can go. I'm giving more force to just differentiate the sound. Otherwise, we don't need to say like this. It will become pluth. But here I'm just pronouncing it to tell the difference, because this is the virtual class, so it needs more clarity. So e. So now after if you have u or u, then it will become o. So like pura uvacha. We have pura uvacha. Pura and then uvacha starts with u. U will become o. It will become purovacha. 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 U o. U o. Pura uvacha. Purovacha. Pura uvacha. Purovacha. If you will multiple times, if you will recite like this, you will do sandhi, it will come automatically. You don't need to remember even the good sandhi where it will happen. It will come in practice and in habit, and you can do anytime any sandhi. So it doesn't need you to remember all the rules. If you remember, that is good. If you don't memorize, that is also not a problem. And we have after if you have re or any re, dirgh or hrasva, it will become ar. Not it will change into ar only. So we have to remember this thing. After you have re and re, then it will become ar only. So maharshi nam. So maha and then rishi nam. So rishi nam. So and then ri. So it will become ar. So it will become maharshi nam. It was maharishi nam. It will become maharshi nam, because and ri are coming together. And then we have this is the specific sound. We don't have this sound in Bhagavad Gita used, but at some places you can have. Very rarely it is found in any text. It is not found easily. So we have tava and rikaraha. Tava rikaraha. So if after if re is coming, then al will become the combined letter, and the example is like tava and rikaraha. It will become taval karaha. Re will become al taval karaha. Tava rikaraha will become taval karaha. Sorry. And then we have yan sandhi. Iko yadachi. This is the sutra. Ad guna is the sutra for good sandhi. I didn't say maybe. Yes, sutra is ad guna. Ad guna is for good sandhi. Iko yadachi is for yan sandhi. So the meaning of is iko yadachi is ikka yan ho jata hai. So it will be like if the first swara in the combination, if the first swara is coming e, and then u, and then re, re, and then the r. So if these are the first, and then the second swara can be any swara except these four. Except these four. If e, u, re, re. After this, any swara can come, but e, u, re cannot come. In this condition, what happens if after e you have any swara except these, then e ka ya ho jayega. E will be converted into ya. So like karman, we have karman naiva. So karmani eva. Karmani eva. It will become karmanyeva. So karmanyeva adhikaraste in this shloka, very famous shloka. So karmani ri, and ikar, e is there, and then eva starts with a. Karmani eva. Karmani eva. E a. So now e a. If e after e you have a. Now you have to check a is not from these four letters, because a is separate from these e, u, re, r. So a is different from these four, and first swara is e. Second swara will be like a. So what will become e? A will become ya. So it will not here in this Sandhi specifically we are replacing the letter. So at the when wherever we have e, it will become ya. So like karmani eva will become karmanyeva. Karmanyeva. So e के स्थान पर य आ जाएगा. When wherever we have e, it will become ya. If after e there is a, then e ka ya ho jayega. Karmani eva will become karmanyeva. Karmanyeva. E is not there. Now we are adding ya. We are replacing ya. We are replacing e with ya. If first letter or first swara is u, and then another swara is not from these four, any other swara, then what happens? Then the u will be replaced with va. Va we have to put in the place of u. So like we have this tvevaham. We have tvevaham. The word is tvevaham. Tu evaham. Tu evaham. Tu stops with u. So first letter is u. Here the first swara is u. And then we have evaham, a. Now a is not from them. So tu plus evaham. U plus a will become va. So u के स्थान पर यहाँ पर v आ जाएगा. So where we have u, it will become va. So tu evaham will become tvevaham. Tvevaham. One va we already have, but here tve we had two first. Now it becomes tve. Why? Because of this u will be replaced with va. Why it is replaced? Because after u we have a. Why? So because after u, if there is any swara except these, then it will become u के स्थान पर va आएगा. So we are changing here. Tu evaham will become tvevaham. Tvevaham. So like this it will happen. Then if you have re any form, and after that you have any swara except these four, then it will become ro. So we have jagarati. So we have this jagarti word. Jagrati word we have jagrati. And so we have jag, and then we have so the first should be the ending should be ra. Jagar, ra, jagra, and then ati. So is coming, then it will become ra. Ra will go like we have seen the race style, how to write ra. In two types we have to write ra. So this is ra is coming before the consonant. So it will go 1 second. Yes, so this is jagrati, not jagarti. Yes, it is jagrati. Someone wrote in the chat box maybe. It is jagrati only. It is jagarti only, not jagarti. We have to both the words in this in the 69 stroke of second chapter. So jagrati. So re, if it is re and any swara, then it becomes ra. That's why it becomes Jagrati, not Jagrati. And similarly, we have Re. Again, this word is not used in Bhagavad Gita, but still this letter is not used in Bhagavad Gita. So Re, and after Re you have any vowel, then it becomes L, complete L. So just we have to remember, this was Re, it becomes Ra. This is Re, it becomes La. That is only the change. We are not adding anything. We are not doing anything. We are not even doing in Dirgha Sandhi. We are just doing the Sandhi. It is combining and becomes Dirgha. But here we are not doing anything. Just replace L with the Re with the La, Re with the Ra. That's all. So we have Re Akriti. It becomes Lakriti. So why? Because Re will be converted into La. It will become Lakriti. Re Akriti, Lakriti. Jagri, Ati, and then Jagrati. Ikoyanachi. Yes. After this Sandhi, we have Vriddhi Sandhi. The sutra for Vriddhi Sandhi is Vriddhi Radhaich. Vriddhi Radhaich. So first alphabet, if the first alphabet is A, and the second alphabet is A, I, or O. So these are the Dirgha swaras, all four Dirgha swaras. We have short swaras and long swaras. So in level 1 grammar class, we have seen we have two types of swaras, short swaras and long swaras. Short swaras are single entity or single swara. In long swara, these are already the combined letter, and that's why we have only two forms of long swaras. One is Dirgha, and then we have Plut. We don't have Hrasva form of long swaras. So Hrasva form is not available in long swara because this is already the two swaras are combined, A and O. So we have seen this Gun Sandhi. So Gun Sandhi, what happens when you A, E, it becomes A. E, it becomes A. That is swara. That is the swara. And U, it becomes O. I. These are the Dirgha swaras. These are the combined letters because these are the combined swaras. E will become A. U will become O. So that's why these are called Dirgha swaras, because we are doing Gun Sandhi in E and making A, and Gun Sandhi U, it will become O. That's why these are the Dirgha swara, because two swaras are combined here. So here, after A, if any Dirgha swara is coming, so for A, and if after A, it is it is AI. If after it is AI, then I will come. Adesh. So Vriddhi Adesh will come. So Vriddhi Adesh means this is the rule. So this rule will be applied. So if after there is AI, then I will come. So we have Sahasaiva. So like we have Sahasa, Eva. Sahasa, Eva. So it will become Sahasaiva. Why? Because A and A. So first letter is A, then second letter or second combination is A. So after when A is coming together, then I will come. Sahasaiva, Aiva, A, or I, or I, or A. Any combination will come, then it will become I. Similarly, U, or O. These are O, If O is coming together, or Au is coming together, O coming together, Au coming together, then it will become Au only. So Dirgha form we take in Vriddhi Sandhi also. So we have Chaushadhi. So we have Cha, Oshadhi. So O. So O will become Au. That's why it becomes Chaushadhi. Cha Oshadhi. Becomes Chaushadhi. So here we have Vriddhi Sandhi, Vriddhi Radhaich. Echoya Vayava. So we have another Sandhi. The sutra is Echoya Vayava. We have Vriddhi Radhesh. This is not the Vriddhi Radhesh. Actually, the fifth one is not the Vriddhi Radhesh. 1 second. Ayadhi Sandhi. Yes, this is wrong. I think the title is wrong. Sorry, this is Ayadhi Sandhi. In PDF, it is available. It is Ayadhi Sandhi, not Vriddhi Radhesh. Please note this. Ayadhi Sandhi, and for Ayadhi Sandhi, we have this sutra, not for Vriddhi Radhesh. Vriddhi Radhesh is the previous Sandhi we have already seen. So Vriddhi Radhesh is the sutra for Vriddhi Sandhi. And this is the Ayadhi Sandhi, and the sutra is Rejoya Vayavaha. So what happens in this? So we have the first alphabet in the collaboration. If the first alphabets are A, I, O, O, all the long vowels. So here we have seen if long vowels come as the second alphabet, and first are A. But if A, I, O are the first swaras in the combination, and the second are any swara. Then what happens if after A any swara is coming, any vowel is coming, then the A will be converted into I. If you have I, then any swara, then I will be converted into I. If you have O and any swara, then O and any swara will be converted into Ao. If you are Ao or any swara, then it will become Ao. Any swara, Ao. So Ao. That's why it is written in this like Echoya Vaya Va, like this. So when we just break the sandhi, all these letters will come, all these words will come. So if after A you have any swara, it becomes I. What is the example? We have Rajarshayah. So we have Rajarsh, and then we have yes, Rajarshe, or then Aha. So it will any swara. So we have A here and E. A. It is A and E. Sorry, A and A are coming together. So A is the long vowel, and we have any swara. Swara means here we have A. So A will become I. So it will become Rajarshaya. Aya will come. And then we have the another one I and any swara. I. So it will become I. I. So what happens? We have Nai and then Akaha. Nai, Akaha. I. So we have A as first swara, and the second swara is Akaha. So Akaha, any swara. So I will be converted into I. So it becomes Nayakaha. So Nayakaha will become Nayakaha. And then we have O and any swara. It becomes Au. So we have Mano A. So A is coming, O, A are coming together. O is this, and then any swara, A is also the swara. So O, A will become Au. So Manave. So Manave Praha, it's shlok is coming from the 4th chapter. So Manave will become. So O and any swara will become Au. Yes, Manave. And then we have Ao and any swara. Then it becomes Ao. So we have Dvavimau Purusholoke. In that Dvavimau, what happens? We have Dvau Imau. The Dvau Imau means two. Dvau. So that two Dvau will become Dvavimau. How? Because Dvau and then Au is coming, and then Imau. Imau starts with E. So Au, E will become Au. So it becomes Dvavimau. Dvau or Imau. It will become Dvavimau. I wanted to add Hindi script or Devanagari script also, because that is sometimes more easy to understand from Devanagari script. But it was not allowed. But for the next session, maybe I will surely ask to add Devanagari script, because that would be easy, I think, to understand. Because in English, in Roman letters, it is tough to identify how we are changing. And in In Devanagari, it is much easier. Actually, you don't need to listen so much. You just have to see the slides and you will understand. So I would suggest if you can join Hindi session also at 11 o'clock. The link will be sent to your group and it is also already shared once. So you can check the Hindi session also for the more clarity. Okay, so the next is Purva Roop Sandhi. Purva. So Inga Padantadati. This is the sutra. So if the first alphabet is the first alphabet, we are doing Sandhi. If the first alphabet is A or O, A, O, and the second alphabet is A, only A, then what happens? So Purva Roop Sandhi, many times this question comes, what is the meaning of this S symbol? We say avagraha. We say there is the sandhi, and to show that sandhi, the avagraha is written. And now we have sandhi in visarga sandhi, especially we do. But as I told, visarga sandhi is not only one step. In this sandhis, we can have only one step. You can see these letters are coming, and then we have to just we have to change little bit. A will become A will become A, like this. But in Visarg Sandhi, it is not like one step. We have 4-5 steps. We have to apply uh, 2, 3, 4 sutras in the Sandhi, and then we can get the final result. So that's why Visarg Sandhi we are not able to teach here, because that requires you more background of different sutras also, not only Sandhi sutras, but you have to know the how this lop is happening, what is the meaning of lop, adarshanam, lopa, etc. So all these things you have to learn first, then only you can learn the entire derivation of the visarga sandhi. So here we have only one step, so we are able to convey this thing. So first alphabet, if it comes A, O, then and the second alphabet comes then it becomes I and O. If after A is coming, then it becomes I. And then we have not I, actually this is the avagraha. So what happens here? You have te stops with A is the first, and then abhihita. So we have in the beginning. Now akar is there, here also antaha, drishto antaha, o and a. So a o a. So let's remember like this. If a is there, then it becomes te bhihita. We have te abhita, it becomes te bhihita. What is happening? A is disappearing. So it will disappear from here. A will not be there anymore, and then te will be like this, bhihita will be like as it is. So we have to write it as it is, only just disappear the A, replace the A. Not replace, actually, just vanish the A completely here. A will not be there. So te bhita will become te bhita. Te abhita will become te bhita. Now, how to recognize whether there is A or not? Because we are writing te bhita. So the people who are scholar in Sanskrit grammar, they can easily understand te bhita means te abhita, they said. But for us, it is not easy to understand what happened here, which sandhi, etc. We will try to search for new word, but this is very easy. So to represent this, to show this, that there was this sandhi inga padanta dati with this sutra, there is purva rupa sandhi. To show this, we have to put aghat. In Roman script, we put this aghat with this apostrophe. So we are just putting this symbol to show that there is the sandhi. And in Devanagari script, we make S. That is avagraha, S symbol. So te bhita. If A and A are coming, then te bhita, S symbol will come, and A will be disappeared. So sometimes we say this avagraha is coming, then people pronounce it as A. But here you see, A is not there. A will disappear. You are not converting a, or you are not adding in the a, you are not doing anything with the a. You are just a will be just when disappear, and you have to add this avagraha symbol to show that there was a. So a is not the alternate thing for the a sound. Avagra is not the alternate thing for the a sound. It is not a. It is just a symbol. That's why we don't pronounce. Sometimes participants ask, can we say te bhita to te abhita, because avagra is written here. So you don't need. You have not to pronounce it. You don't need to pronounce it. You have to just disappear the te bhita. It will be like this only, and there is no sound for this avagraha. Drishtontas, similarly, drishto antaha become drishtontaha, antaha ka a will disappear, antaha ka a will disappear, and then it becomes drishtontaha, and this avagra will come here. So drishtontaha, like so here also the same thing, but the only thing is if it is o, then it becomes o. If it is a, then it becomes a. So we have to do nothing here. Just we have to this a will disappear, and a, o, and the rest of the things will be like this only. Yes. So this is the Purva Roop Sandhi ing Padantadati. This is the sutra. Thank you. Yes. So now if you have any doubt, you can ask. You can raise your hand and you can ask. We will open this slide only. So anything from the slide, if it is there, you can easily ask. Neeti ji.
Geeta Didi wants to say something.
1 second. Yes, now I can see. Sunil Bhaiya is there.
Neeti Sharma Didi.
Sunil Bhaiya, you are for the question answer session or as a host?
Question.
Okay, Neeti Didi, please tell.
I want to ask that Pluth, Sar and Avagraha, they're the same or they're different?
Pluth, Swar and Avagraha. So Pluth, we have to take three shana or 3 kala to pronounce the Pluth letter. That is Pluth. And to denote the flute, we write 3. The Hindi digit of 3. In Vedas also, if you see Upanishad, even in Geeta plus Upanishad also, sometimes in between the shlokas and the chandas, you have after letters you have written as 3. People ask why this 3 is written here in the shloka, because everything is written in Devanagari script, and suddenly the 3 is coming, digit is coming, why it is coming. So this is to represent that this letter should be pronounced as Pluta. That's why we have, and the Avagra is we have seen already here. Purva Roop Sandhi Avagra comes. Sunil Bhaiya.
Dr. Jaya Pai.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
I wanted to know in that everywhere you have put a number 2 by 39, 2 by 16, 2 by. What is that number indicate?
Numbers are the shloka from Bhagavad Gita. So from which shloka?
No. 2 by 38 means what? 2 by 39.
Where you are asking?
In every slide.
That is Adhyay number and Shlok number.
Acha, Adhyay number and Shlok.
Are you talking about this?
Yeah. Yes.
Esha te bhita sankhye buddhir yoge timam shunu.
Okay, I got. I was thinking from where the 2 came. I tried to give matra or something. Yeah.
Once or twice I mentioned also, but not in every shloka. So this is just that this word is from this shloka, from this place.
Okay. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Rashmi Didi.
Thank you.
Ji, got it.
Sunil Bhaiya.
Sri Krishna Didi,
Jai Shri Krishna.
these sutras that you mentioned, are they like short forms to remember the rules?
Yes, these are the short forms to remember the rules, and these have the specific sequence. So every sutra is connected with the previous sutra and with the next sutra. And also we have chapters divided into pada. So we have in Ashtadhyayi, these are from the Ashtadhyayi. So we have 8 adhyayas in Ashtadhyayi. In each adhyaya, we have 4 padas. So in these, so first sutra of Ashtadhyayi is Vriddhi Radhaij. We have already seen here Vriddhi Radhaij. So these Vriddhi Radhaij is also like the Vriddhi is the Mangala Charan of Ashtadhyayi, Pananiyam. So this is very special sutra actually, Vriddhi Radhaij, and it has very broad meaning. So it is also to show the meaning of sutra, to remember these things, like if first is this and second is this, it will become like this. So when we break down this sutra, it will come, the meaning will come. And also like specifically this shloka, Vriddhi Radha, the Vriddhi shows the growth. This is the Mangal Suchak word also. So my grantha, I'm going to written some text. So it will grow, it will enhance. So in that way also the Vriddhi Radha is used. But all the sutras are for to tell the meaning. So whatever table we have here, this table is described in this sutra very easily. So like this is the easy one. So we will see this. So like we have Iko Yanachi. So Iko Yan. We have Iko Yan. Now Ach. This is the Ach. Yan. Ik. So 3 major words we can get. So if you have ik, and then you the ik will become Yan. If after ik there is Ach. There is Ach. So after every sutra, there is sutra vritti in the Panini grammar. So when we are studying sutra, after sutra you have sutra vritti. Sutra vritti is one-liner thing. So we have this thing will be explained in one line. What happened? So Ikoyanachi, if you only remember Ikoyanachi, so what comes in mind then in the place of ik, yad will come if after ik there is ach. So ach means swara. We have Maheshwar Sutra. Ach is the pratyahara to reference a ikut, rilik, eon, ayauch. So these are the swara. We have Maheshwar Sutra. First 4 sutra. So the first letter we take and the last letter we take, and then it becomes pratyahar. So ach pratyahar means when we say ach means eu, ririk, eon, ayau. So so all the swara, all the vowels will come in ach pratyahar. Ach pratyahar. So when we are saying here any ach, we are writing here any swara other than mentioned ones, etc. So we don't need to write this. We just say ach. So ach means so all these letters will come. So when we say ach, there is ach. Here we have ik. So ik, after ik any ach is coming, then the yad will come in the place of ik. That is the meaning coming from the sutra. But these are more technical terms, so it is tough to explain. That's why we have explained in this way. So in Hindi also, when people teach this grammar in Hindi, they teach like this only, because that is more technical.
Thank you, Didi.
Gauri Didi.
Gauri ji.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Ji.
Kavita madam, like your name, your speech is very poetical. I like the command you have and the way you put it to make it so clear to us. Ma'am, I want to know if there is any terminology for the matras that we use, like say patra, chitra. You have that greater than, less than symbol on that.
So you
Patra,
patra.
you have a line and horizontal V type.
Okay, so I told about Udat, Anudat, and Swarit today. I just mentioned a little bit. It is not in this grammar class. So when you have Udat, you don't need to put any line. When you have Anudat and Swarit, yes, for Swarit and Anudat, I don't remember exactly. For Anudat or for Swarit, one is used horizontal line in Vedas, especially it is found in Vedic text. And for Swarit, I think it is this sleeping line. So these lines are used in text. So one is to denote the Swarit and another is to denote the Swarit and Anudat.
And even according to the meaning, if you say netra, eyes, then
Yes.
the term is different. And netritva, leadership. वो
Yes.
तो तलवार में वो
Yes,
आता है.
that is changed. So that is the ra and then tra. So
Hmm.
in netra we have ra. In netritva
Hmm.
we have ri, that is swara. And in netra ra is vyanjan, rakar. And netritva in netritva ri is swara, that is not vyanjan. Both are different letters.
And in Rishi also, it is different, no?
This rishi is the netritva wala ri. Rishi.
Hmm. Yes. Thank you,
And
ma'am.
these sounds are very much important, how we are pronouncing. Why we are putting so much effort here, we are taking so much effort to recite the correct pronunciation. So recently I got one story from the Parni grammar. So because I'm taking these classes, so many questions come. So I also started studying from Vyakaran Mool. So I got this very beautiful story. Indra Shatru. This is the word Indra Shatru. If we recite Indra Shatru and we are putting Udat Swar on Indra, Dra, or we have two ways. One way to put Udat Swara on Indra, another way is to put Sudat Swara or Indra Shatru. So if we say Indra Shatru or Indra Shatru, so even a little swara we are changing. So entire meaning will change. So what happens? Some demon actually they were doing some yagya, some sacrifice they were performing, and by mistake their yajman or the pandit who were doing all this, reciting all this ritvika especially. So ritvika was reciting this shloka and he said he made this mistake, Indra Shatru, he said Indra Shatru. So he put this Udat Swar or Tru. So the son who he got after the yagya, it was killed. This son was killed by Indra. Because of just one swara mistake, it became like this. But this person wanted to a son who can kill Indra, But because of this Udat Swar, one mistake made like this, and this son was killed by the Indra. So the samas will change, etc., etc. So there is that's why we are very much focused on swara and all pronunciation. Yes. If we have any other question, then we can take. Otherwise, I request you all, you can join the other session also. 11 o'clock we have in other languages also. Maybe you know any regional language, you can join. So list of link have come to your group, so you can check whether which language you want to join. And especially if you, I would suggest if you can join Hindi session, if you know little Hindi, it would be very fine to you. So you will be able to learn more, because Rupal Didi is taking especially the Hindi session, and also so many rules and everything is written in Devanagari script, so it is very easy to understand. Amita ji.
Thank you,
To
Kavita.
conclude the session.
Through the L3 grammar session, we would also like to thank our backend team for their immense efforts in organizing these sessions, and thanking all our participants for being a part of today's session. So let's conclude today's session with a prayer. Yogesham Satchidananda Vasudeva Vrajapriyam Dharma Samsthapakam Viran Krishna Vande Jagadgurum. Shri Krishna Vande Jagadgurum. So we look forward to seeing you all once again in the forthcoming sessions. Thanking you all once again, but requesting you all to stay back for a couple of minutes before disconnecting, as the Hanuman Chalisa would be played. Thank you all. Jai Shri Krishna.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माही जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज संहारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग पर ताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय।